about some, oh, do it again, do it again. I'm
You know, I
like,
can't really do much. I'm not gonna lie.
we know,
I
Like,
mean, like, not here on video, but like in person, I can.
bro. You were PC when we met up during the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I
You
wasn't
were a
ready for
good
that. I'm not gonna
citizen.
lie.
You were a good boy. You were a law-abiding citizen.
You too, my boy. You too.
No, boy, let's not lie.
You're
You
a
want
good
me,
dude. You're a good dude, Timmy.
bro? You
You're a
want me to
teddy bear,
ask
Timmy.
Gideon, bro?
What are you gonna ask him?
Bro, I'm gonna ask him, did I press Nolan when I saw you? And he gonna say, yeah. I was
It
like,
was
yo,
like a
let's
baby
go.
press, you know. It wasn't a real press.
Baby press, nah, boy. This man likes lying. Bobby, man, this is why I need to just start recording stuff with Nolan. Because at this point, this boy just loves lying. Because, listen,
oh, you didn't already hit it?
A bunch of lies nowadays, ain't it?
yeah, the main culprit is in the
I'm
call
talking
right
about
now with
you,
us.
Timmy.
With some
Talking about
You
you.
ain't,
glasses.
you ain't hit record yet.
All right, hit record.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, we were recording?
Yes, boy.
I didn't know we
You
were
thought...
recording. Okay, okay. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm back with another episode. What's today? Today is the 15th, a day after Valentine's Day. Listen, I had no Valentine's.
Same here, bro.
No,
Hey,
did
hit
you
me
have
up. I'm single. Hit me up.
Bobby?
Hit me up, bro.
I'm single, but don't worry about it.
Don't worry
Like,
Hit
we
about
me
it
up.
good.
too.
We
Hit
good
me up.
over
I'll put
here.
my number on the screen. Hit me up.
I'm not gonna dox you like that. Let's not do that.
You know, I'm gonna get
Bro,
my Instagram on there. Timmy, hit me
dog,
up. Put
you
my
better
Instagram
you
on
better
there.
put
My
eight
number.
six seven five three zero nine on the dang screen, bro. It's talking about put his number on there,
I'm
Put,
bro.
not
put my
putting his
LinkedIn. Put
number.
my
I'm
email.
not doxing you.
Give them many ways to communicate to me, bro.
Oh my
Bruh,
gosh, bro.
listen. Don't we
Look
have
on
an
the screen.
Instagram
Look
Timmy,
at my
on the
you
face up
actual
put
there.
thing?
whatever you want on the screen, bro. Put whatever you want there.
Oh my gosh. I'm
Oh,
not
dog,
gonna
throw his
put that
number
on
up.
there, Nolan. I'm not.
Hey, but we can't be Valentine's next year though, ladies, because Super Bowl. So I'm sorry.
I don't know the amount of. I haven't checked the statistics, but I need to see how many women actually watch our podcast. And if they actually is, hello, thank you for joining us. But
A fair warning: next year for Valentine's, you not going where you want to go unless there's a TV screen
Sorry.
there.
It's the Super
Not
Bowl.
happening. It's
I'm
not
sorry.
happening.
I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
not
telling
happening.
you,
I'm sorry.
This
I
is not
apologize in
negotiable.
advance.
exactly.
Apologize in
Like
advance.
if you try and trick them into talking about, hey, we should plan for Valentine's Day next year just to get it in early, they'll be like, yeah, okay, so the family room,
Family
the
room,
couch
the couch.
with some
We
pizza.
got like a 50,
Get the
60 inch
hot ready Little
TV, bro.
Caesars. Not I'm saying like, yeah, no, ain't no
Like,
negotiating there.
you want to go to Bali? Shit, we can go to Bali real quick. Just put a picture of Bali on the screen.
Yes, sir.
That's the only time we're
It's
going
gonna
to
be
Bali.
brutal. It's gonna be it's gonna be rough Valentine's Day next year, bro.
Yeah,
My heart's
2027.
gonna be broken.
Actually, isn't
Speaking
Valentine's
of,
Day actually on during the Super Bowl too?
yeah, that's
Yeah,
the point. It's the Super
yeah.
Bowl.
It literally is. Next year it is.
Exactly.
It lines up.
So, hey, babe, we not going anywhere. The only way we're going somewhere is
My
if we
heart's
go
gonna be
into the
broken
actual
that
Super
day.
Bowl itself. That's the
Right.
only time. But
That would be kind of lit.
it will be kind of
Wait,
lit.
yo, guys, I just realized something.
But
We were talking about what to go over today because we ain't got no football, but we never actually talked about the Super Bowl yet.
I was about. Yeah, that's
We
fair.
literally never did that. We was trying to do it in the middle of the week. We literally haven't done that.
yeah, but change your plans.
That's crazy. Timmy.
Bro, you don't
I
even
didn't
want to
even
talk
say
about it.
anything. You just snitched on yourself, Nolan.
It seemed like there was some shade in your voice there. Though,
Bruh, if you
just
felt
seemed
the
like- it seemed
shade,
like
it
you were
was
looking
meant
at
for
me
you.
too.
I'll just say that because I didn't mention nobody's name. Nobody had to say anything. We could have just went going, but you felt offended and you want to interject. So, Nolan, have the floor. Have it.
First of all, fuck you, Timmy.
Okay.
I'm sorry with that.
Okay, bruh. Like, boo.
No,
Yeah,
sorry.
boo me, bruh. Like,
I mean, my thoughts on Super Bowl though, like, was it entertaining? I guess if you like defense, it was in the first like quarter, maybe 2 quarters. But
Yeah, yeah,
for me, bro,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
miserable the whole time.
Defense.
I didn't want to really watch the halftime show. I wasn't really feeling it. Just everything was sad, bro. The commercials were boo boo.
The commercials were
Like,
actually bad.
boo, bro.
Okay, so it
Boo,
wasn't just me, bro. Like they, what happened, man?
I feel like
Bro,
it's
Ever
getting
since the
worse every
like,
year.
ever since the puppy monkey baby, bro, they were never able to go up to that. They never been
That
able to
was
match
crazy.
that shit,
That
bro.
was a crazy one.
nah, like half the
It
commercials
was
now
crazy though.
are just AI commercials. I swear, like they just
Isn't it
straight up
crazy?
Fair.
Yeah,
AI
I remember
companies
we
or
were
just
keeping
like
track.
use
Wasn't it like
AI at
10?
all. Like that's what most of these
Mm.
commercials are nowadays. So
Yeah.
I don't know, which sucks because I feel like an old head saying this. I remember back in the day, back in like when I first started watching Super Bowl, when the actual commercials used to be good, used to be
It
It
meant
memorable.
was
something, bro. It
hilarious.
used to mean something,
It used to
bro.
mean something like the companies actually cared about having that time slot. Now we just get like I saw Mr. Beast in a commercial. I
You
saw
did?
yeah he had a commercial.
Yeah. It was a challenge.
It
I
was a
To win
didn't
a
challenge. It
million
was
see
a
it,
dollars.
challenge,
bro.
and I remember the people who were watching with one of them. One of them literally like made us go back just to make sure to scan the QR code.
You ain't, you know, you ain't gonna win that money, bro. Come on,
Hey,
now.
bro, listen, if you're not gonna win if you don't try, so can't blame them.
Facts. I'm curious though. How much money does that dude have, bro? I feel like he just be throwing money
He
away,
got
bro.
probably got.
This all straight off YouTube. We got that much money like that,
Well, he also got his own company now. He got like a chocolate bar company, and I think he
bro.
got
Like,
his
have
own
you ever ate
chain
that chocolate bar?
restaurant too. So he
Have you
got
seen
money.
anybody eat that chocolate bar?
I mean, bro,
My
do you
sister
even
actually did eat
understand
it
how
because she
many
got it for like a
views that
reward
dude
for
gets?
just like I forgot what she got the reward for, but she actually did eat it, and she said it was all right. It was just a
Okay,
basic run
I
of the
got
mill
chocolate.
chocolate. So I don't know.
Obviously, the Beast Games too. Like I be watching that show. That's a good show too. Like shout out to that.
I have
That was a
not
pretty
watched
entertaining show.
I barely watched Mr. Beast.
It's a
Even
good
during
show.
his
It's all about
prime,
like
that's still
human
technically
nature.
still his
It's
prime, but I've
interesting.
never watched this stuff. I just haven't.
Really good show. Just shout out. But going back to Super Bowl,
Yeah.
score was 29-13.
I think
29-13.
based on
How y'all feel about that?
predictions, I think my prediction was 31-17. Bobby, I think yours was 27-17. And I think
28-17.
28
I said
17 and
24-17.
24-17. So
So Bobby, you were the closest, right?
And between, I think, like with certain values, maybe I think Timmy's score gap was
I
closest.
Yeah,
think my
score guy was
point
closer.
differential was, I think the
The
closest. I
closest.
think, but
Yeah, I just had Seattle having 28, so there was that.
I
yeah,
think we are all over underwhelmed by how the Patriots offense performed.
yeah. So
I was
we
just
Oh,
all
I was
had too
very
much
pleased with
faith.
that. I was very happy about that.
I mean, the Seattle Seahawks defense that got the MVP. The whole defense, you know.
Man, you want me to tell you who the real
No,
MVP?
the freaking Seattle kicker should have gotten the MVP. Are you kidding
You know.
me?
Yeah, that
He got
kicker.
rubbed by
I just
Kendrick
I
Walker,
couldn't give
bro.
MVP to the kicker, bro. I couldn't do it.
Nah, Kenneth
Couldn't do
Walker
that.
had like 150 plus like scrimmage
You just
yards.
a hater.
I am. I am.
What you got against kickers? What you got against the people that are actually scoring all the points?
Didn't he score
Huh?
like?
MVP. They're the most valuable player.
Wait, did he score?
He scored all the points. He scored the
He
most.
did.
He
He
scored like
did.
most of the points.
I think he
Wait, he
scored
scored
more
what,
points
At
than
50?
the
one point,
actual
he literally
Patriots
had all the
itself.
points.
They broke the record for field goals made in the Super Bowl. I think
Which that's not a flex.
that's not flex at all.
That's not
Five
a flex at all.
And Nolan's trying to tell us that scoring all those points isn't valuable. That's insane.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not valuable, but that's just like
Yeah,
You kinda just did, though.
knowing you,
You kinda
especially with
just
how
did.
you play in Madden, you would just not take a field goal at all. Like no,
bro. I hate kicking, bro. I'm going for a score.
bruh.
Mm.
And you know what's gonna happen?
I
It's
love
gonna
how he
be
says
looking like
going
that
for a
Miami
score,
Texas A&M
like
game.
kicking
Nobody.
isn't a score.
Facts, but hey, 7 is more than 3. I'm going for 7.
Wow,
It
he
don't
can
Shit, I'm
do
going for 8.
fucking
Low key, in
addition,
Madden, I'm
bro.
going for
That's
8 every
crazy.
time almost.
You can
He
do
can do
addition.
basic math. He knows his numbers, Timmy.
He knows his number. You know, Nolan, congratulations, bro. You know, you graduating from an engineering school. I hope you would be able to do that. So,
Hey, no problem. I got you.
yeah. My thoughts on the Super Bowl. It was all right. The second half was way better than the first half. The first half was uneventful to say the least. It was. So it was a slugfest. Shout out to Christian Gonzalez. That boy was playing so good
He
for the
was balling. That
Patriots.
Patriot defense was doing good.
They were doing their job. You can even. I remember I saw like a clip. It was like the Patriots defense literally saw the offense just gave up like a touchdown. They were just all like, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah, because they were carrying, bro.
They were dead ass carrying. It was horrible. Christian
I
Gonzalez,
mean,
there
they were
was
doing
that
that the
one
whole
deep
playoffs,
bomb
though.
that he had that Sam Darnold was throwing to Rashid Shaheed, and he deflected. I
Yeah,
was like, oh, that was a good
he
deflection.
timed it perfectly though, because he was just
Perfectly
a little
too.
late. That's a touchdown.
It would have been a touchdown.
Realistically, I'm pretty sure Christian Gonzalez was the best player on the field during that entire game.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was.
that
Kenneth
dude got a
Walker
bright
did
future.
great. Shout out to the Seahawks kicker. The Super Bowl halftime performance.
What's his name? Do you even know his name?
Bad Bunny.
Myers.
The
Oh,
Seahawks
No, he's talking
kicker.
about
okay.
the kicker.
Oh,
His
you talking
name's
about the kicker?
Myers.
Oh, yeah, Myers. That's me.
This is gonna be this is gonna be one of the better fight night fights of the entire year. I mean, you could put this in the main card of any. Well, they're not pay-per-views anymore thanks to Paramount Plus. But
Shout out
you
to
could put
Paramount
this in the
Plus.
main card of any numbered event. And I mean, that is what most main events are. But like, so the last one we got was Mario Bautista and Vinicius Oliveira, the number 9 versus the 11. Exciting fight. It was a finish. It's great. This is the 3 and the 4 of the middleweight division. Like, come on, bro.
Exactly. It'll be nice.
I need this, man. Because right now, with the middleweight division just being under Chimaev's control, and with Chimaev being very inactive, we're only going to get like one title fight out of him a year, considering he continues to win. Meanwhile, you had guys like freaking Mirab who literally defended his belt like 4 times.
Hmm.
And so what? He lost to Peter Yan in the last one. Yan fought a ridiculous fight. Mirab killed everybody else throughout the entire year. How do you defend your belt 4 times? Like, that's just absolutely ridiculous. So we're not gonna get 2 fights a year out of Chimaev. So as far as what the rest of the division is doing, yeah, I'm gonna need the 3 and the 4 to either be the next contender. I think they might do it. No, they shouldn't do a rematch with Dricus because Dricus got beaten so badly by Chimaev, it doesn't even deserve a rematch. The winner of Strickland Hernandez could be the next fight. I mean, Imavov is waiting as well. I don't know if he's doing anything. I don't even know if he's booked for anything. He's actually not. So we're looking at Imavov next, perhaps. I guess he fought in September, but still, Chimaev hasn't fought in ages. So Chimaev's gonna have choices now, and it's just gonna be a matter of who, when, and then does this mean that he's done for the rest of the calendar year? Because
Yeah.
they're just like fighters are just holding these belts hostage now. It's either champions are inactive or champions just keep on trying to go fight other champions instead of defending their belt against their weight class. Those are like 2 of the biggest issues with the UFC nowadays. That said, I can't get too upset with all of them because like if you have Deporia won the featherweight belt and was like, okay, I'm gonna just move up and immediately fight for the lightweight belt. Won by knockout again. I can't really get upset with that because it's also given us the pathway for Islam versus Taporia. That could still happen, especially since Islam is the champion of the welterweight division now. So, not too upset with him. But way too many times, like people were just like, "Oh, I'm gonna just go fight the other champions." You got to recycle your division before you do that. The most justified attempt at winning a second belt recently, like while still holding one, was Adesanya years ago. Why? Because he had the entire middleweight division in a complete chokehold. Yes, go try and fight the 205 guy. That was respectable. And then, of course, with Taporia and Poatan, you lose the belt or relinquish the belt, move up, just completely claim a new division. That's one way to be a double champ. Too many people are trying to hold 2 belts at the same time. And it's like, I'm not McGregor though. So like,
You gotta be
fight your
out
own
here
guys
like
first.
killing everybody. You gotta be sweeping your division to the point where there's
Mm-hmm.
no other contenders in sight.
That's what Adesanya was doing, and that's what Taporia could have done. Just chose not to. But at the same time, he got up to the lightweight division, and he's still just as scary as everybody else. Like, can't be too upset with that. I also think he probably feels better physically fighting at lightweight. So, there's a lot of matchups that we didn't get. It's not like he just decided he wanted to move up to lightweight and just got washed. No. He did the washing. He did the washing. Put them boys in clothespins to freaking hang him up there. Like everybody's talking about Justin Gaethje's gonna die when he fights that guy. So that respect is earned. He's got that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
no one can really be mad at that.
Yeah. That's all the stuff at UFC though. I mean, after the Houston card, I'm gonna either be really upset or really happy. So
Wait, I just looked at the notes. You said Almeida released "Thank God." You put "Thank God" in all caps.
That's crazy.
I just looked at the notes. I was like, "Oh," he said "release "Thank God," all caps. Is nuts.
I'm sorry. Did you see how angry I was last week?
You were angry and rightfully so, but it's just still funny.
Dog, that segment is the reason why we're getting Aiden on this. I sent that to him. He was like, bro, I would have loved to talk about that too.
Hey, bro,
You know what I'm
he gonna be
saying?
on it, so we ain't worried
So
about it.
like, yes, thank God, bro. I didn't want to have to deal with that again. Like I'm like over here thinking, oh man, are they just gonna rank them down and just make them fight a bunch of other people just so we can rely on them or just drag them to the back of the cage and just ain't nobody trying to watch that. I mean, the booze have I've never heard the booze that bad in the Apex, man. It was disgraceful.
Yeah. Talking about things that suck. All Star Weekend, Pro Bowl
Yeah.
week, both those suck. Why? Why is that the case? Why do they both suck so much?
I mean, it's partially like it's just a cash grab now, but it's been dying for years because people don't care. Like the Pro Bowl, when people talk about the Pro Bowl being a badge of honor, there were time. I mean, they might legitimately be talking about time before we were actually watching football because I
I don't
guess
remember a
like
good Pro Bowl.
early 2000s, we don't remember that many. Do y'all remember any like actual competitive Pro Bowls? Like competitive Pro Bowls? I'm talking like Sean Taylor laying out the punter because that's how much it meant to them type of
That
Pro
was
Bowl.
crazy. I
Have
didn't
we
remember that.
ever
I
seen
didn't
that
see that
before?
Not
video.
really. At least
Okay,
not any
so
we can
it's
actually
been
remember.
going down, right? So it's been going downhill for years, and the most exciting part of the Pro Bowl has just been what the uniforms look like. But now they're not even wearing pads.
They're not even wearing uniforms at this
I
point.
can't believe they're doing
What are
flag. When
we?
did they start flag football? Like 4 years ago?
I'm
3
like,
years
yeah,
ago?
three,
It
four
could have
years
been
ago.
4. Was it really?
I
It
think
was
so.
sometime like that. I can't remember. That's how unforgettable. Actually, unforgettable. That's how
It's
forgettable
just it's stupid.
the Pro Bowl
I don't
was.
even know what it is
At
anymore.
this point, just make it just like first whatever team you on, and just move on with it, and just put a
There's no
break in
reason to change the
between.
23.
whole event anymore.
2023.
2023.
Okay,
Yeah.
so like yeah,
Oh, okay.
3 years
So it's
ago.
only
3 years.
3 years ago.
I
Yeah,
guess it is 26 now, so now it actually is 3 years ago.
Isn't
Wow.
that crazy?
that
I keep
actually is
on
nuts.
forgetting what year it is. You're like, what do you mean 2023 was 2 years ago? No, it
Well, it feels like
wasn't.
it's like 2024. It doesn't feel like it's 2026.
It
It
I
just
don't
doesn't.
feels
know.
like it's 25 still every time I try to reference previous years.
No, it's just
And we're like a
crazy.
month in.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's just time
Oof.
is flying. But man, I ain't gonna lie. Pro Bowl sucks. All
The
Star
NBA is
Weekend
probably worse than the Pro Bowl.
is
To
even
be
worse
honest.
somehow
I mean, yeah, because
because
with the Pro Bowl, you got like people earning the Pro Bowl spots, people earning out, and then you get your AFC quarterbacks being Joe Burrow, Joe Flacco, and Shedeur Sanders.
and then you
That as
got
a whole
Yeah.
is one of the weakest Pro Bowl quarterback rooms ever. And this isn't shading Joe, but like he was hurt for like too much of the season to have done anything that crazy. Joe Flacco is, are you kidding me? And then Shedeur is a rookie who, like,
He was shaky. Really good
it
hands.
doesn't matter if
shaky
he
to
was
say
shaky.
the
There were a bunch
least.
of quarterbacks better.
But
Yeah.
they didn't want to
Like,
participate.
They didn't want to participate. I think Trevor
yeah.
Lawrence declined, right?
Yeah, Lawrence declined. I forgot Drake May was worried about the Super Bowl, and just no one cares
He didn't
about
worry
it.
enough.
He ain't worried
Bro,
about
did she hit
it.
somebody? Bro, a batter in the softball game just now just like threw her bat at her dugout.
At the
Like
dugout is
she
crazy.
took a swing, right? She took a swing. It leaves her hand and just flies over to the dugout. I don't think it hit anybody, but it like
That's
went
deadly,
right
though. You
over
gotta be
their
careful.
heads.
Bro, that is a final destination way to go
That
out.
would take somebody
I
out.
mean, oh yeah, that's funny. Um, But I mean, yeah, people don't want to participate. And then when you look at the All Stars for NBA, Bronny had votes. Kawhi didn't get in. Snubs are just getting ridiculous nowadays. And then they had to change the format multiple times just for them to try. The most exciting part, the most exciting part of the All Star weekend without McClung, even though it's not really a competition with him, it's just going to see what does he do to win, is the 3-point contest.
Damian
Ah,
Lillard
this
with
year?
no
Oh,
I
Achilles
mean,
this year.
actually won
even over
it.
the last few years, the 3-point contest is always exciting as long as they don't have like bums trying to shoot in it because it's like
All
that
the
gets
stars are actually
competitive. You be winning them
participating
things by
in
like
it.
1 or 2 points. Yes, they, like
This
those
year was
get
insane though.
close.
This was between Dame and Devin Booker, and Devin Booker missed the last three threes to win. And dude made the
Like,
first nine in a row. Dude was
dude, the
fire.
3-point contest continues to be good.
Yeah.
That's it though.
Yeah, because no one cares about the Rising Stars game that much.
Nobody puts
Celebrity
it down.
game, I'm not
No,
caring that much. Actually, matter of fact, the
no.
It's not
Celebrity
like
All Star game, why am I seeing Taco Fall in there? Why am I seeing like former NBA players actually participate? Why am I seeing Jeremy Lin in the Celebrity All Star game? Like, this is
it's
so
not an all
unfair.
star game at that point. It's not celebrity.
It's
It's
not
not celebrity.
celebrity. Like, why am I seeing Glorilla have to go against Jeremy Lin? Why am I seeing her go against Taco Fall?
Glorilla's in there?
Yeah, Glorilla was in there. Yeah, yeah.
Why
That's
did
new.
Jared McCain win the All Star 3-point contest? That is a active NBA player.
Yeah.
I kid you
I don't
not.
know, bro.
Like, it's just bad.
Jared McCain won the celebrity 3-point contest.
Dude, it's over, bro. It's over for
He's
him.
in
Bruh.
the league. Like, oh my goodness.
Like, the league don't even care about the All Star weekend. Why should I? Basically, that's what I'm getting from the NBA.
There's just no more killers in the All Star game. Like it used to be a pride, a sense of pride.
A sense of
Like when Michael
pride,
Jordan used to
bro.
play, Kobe. Kobe used to remember when Kobe locked down LeBron?
Exactly. It
That All
meant
Star game, I think it was
something.
2013.
2016 was like the last good All Star game. Now from here
Since
on, it's
Kobe
just
left, bro,
been.
there ain't no killers to
There's
set
no
the
killers.
take
And I don't
the
want to
tone.
sound like one of those people, but I feel like kind of on LeBron a little bit.
No, you know what Katie said the other day too?
What?
Katie was blaming Luca and Joker
For,
for why. Yeah. Did you see the reporter's question why you think the All Star game is not doing too well? And Katie's like, you're trying to read between the lines. We're all, I mean, do Luca and Joker play hard? And he asked that question like, dang, Katie, I mean, you're responsible too.
but here's the thing.
I
It's
It's
been
guess so,
weird.
yeah.
happening even before Jokic and Luka were both All
This is,
Stars.
I mean, Timmy, you're right. It is really LeBron. I
It's
think Kobe
LeBron.
passes towards LeBron, and LeBron just ain't
Because it used
has
to
fun out
mean
there.
something. It used to be like, yo, it's like an all-star team. Like we having the best against the best. Like it's supposed to be like an Olympic environment. Like you know how the Olympics team
Yeah.
always have like, especially the U.S. Olympics team have always like the best guys and they always going straight forward. Cause they have like an objective in mind. They like
Yeah.
trying to make sure they
But
actually.
this might be a little different this year because I heard that Wemby's gonna go crazy. He's
I
gonna
was
bring back
about to
that
say,
spirit.
if anybody could bring back that kind of attitude, it'd be the Frenchman because that's probably one of the next real killers that
He
we
does not
got.
like losing, bro. You see it.
And he
Bro,
also he
he
got beef
hates
with the U.S.
losing,
too. He got beef.
and he hates the entire country after the Olympics in France. Rightfully so.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Good
He
for
saw
him.
his Olympic dream go up into smithereens because of
He can get
Curry
I
just
mad.
mean,
launching missiles.
that man is playing with a vengeance. I mean, it's year what 3 for him now,
Jet 3, yeah.
and they're
Yeah.
talking about he's the second best center in the entire league. Guys, the best center in the league is Jokic. You telling me the only guy better than him in this position is freaking Jokic?
Yeah.
Are we kidding? No, we're not. We are dead serious when we're saying that. That is not a crazy thing to say right now.
And this
Exactly.
dude plays like a guard.
He
You see his
does.
moves, his step back. He can
You've
shoot the deep ball.
seen
I
it.
mean, he can do everything.
There's never
That's the
been a
thing so
more
great about it.
appropriate nickname than a freaking extraterrestrial.
E.T.
Yeah.
Like,
in the
it makes
flesh.
no sense what he does. And he be working hard, bro. Like that's the scary part. It's like, oh, he just got all this talent. Oh, he's just this big and all he can do all this. And I'll be like, bro, that guy puts in more hours than the majority of people. We're all screwed.
Because he's not just leaning on his talent
Everybody's
alone. This boy actually going in,
screwed.
and he went to the
He's gonna
Spurs. The
get
Spurs are not gonna let him be
better.
complacent.
He's gonna one of these days he's gonna look like Dwight freaking Howard in
Oh,
Naruto.
okay. He ain't gonna
Nah,
be
if that
looking like
happens,
that.
yeah, that's a problem.
He ain't gonna be
That's
looking
gonna be a
that
problem,
Jack,
bro.
man.
He's
I
gonna
don't know,
turn into a monster.
If that happens, bro, that's
bro.
gonna
If
be
he
a
turned into like
problem.
Giannis in terms of his physique, oh, we could. I ain't gonna
If
lie.
That's
he
gonna be a
built, if
problem,
he,
bro.
because look, if like look at Giannis over the years, he's just been getting stronger. Give him like 5 years, he's gonna look like that if he wants to.
I mean,
I say he
in
keeps that
terms of the
KD build, low
shooting, you
key.
don't want it to be like that
Yeah,
because
you gotta
Giannis
keep
at
that
least was
KD
a
build.
decent shooter when he came in, and then as soon as he started adding some muscle,
That went away.
lost his touch. Was a horrible shooter. He only
Yeah,
now
you gotta
started
keep that
becoming
KD
decent.
build.
Mm.
You need a KD build, to be honest, like
Yeah.
just to not have all
With
the
that
muscle
height and that
interfering.
skill. Yeah.
Okay, but what if he got the muscle and it didn't interfere with the shot? He was just
I
like
feel like
just
that's not
didn't.
possible though.
It might not. People like just what just
That's
entertain
crazy.
me
If
for
that is,
humor me for a second. Humor
Prayer,
if
me.
he's a Giannis, if he's a
What
Giannis on the
stops
field,
that?
prayer.
that's
You need to
basically
pray to
Giannis's passing
God.
Bible. That's the best player like all time.
You gonna need David from the Bible just to beat him. That's what you gonna
Mm-hmm.
need.
Y'all
Like Giannis
definitely
had to
right
shoot.
about it. Y'all definitely right about the KD build. It definitely works.
It definitely will.
However, he won't not get stronger. He doesn't necessarily need to bulk like crazy, but he isn't not gonna get a bit bigger. Just a bit.
Oh no,
You're gonna be able to
he's
see it.
gonna.
Oh yeah, he'll definitely
You're
get
gonna be able
bulkier.
to see it.
He's not
Y'all
gonna be looking
remember
like
how they
Chet.
were talking about? Y'all remember how like they were talking about how skinny Curry was in his earlier years, like in the 15, 16
That dude
seasons,
done bulked up, huh?
That boy bulked
and
up.
he's still a sniper. Like he'll figure it out if he wants to,
But he ain't
and he
looking like
does.
Eric Bledsoe. He ain't looking like Mike Bibby.
Mike Baby, bro, we're tired, Mike Baby.
Mike Bibby, you see him now?
That
That
dude.
boy big.
Tired,
That
Mike
boy just
Baby.
big body for no reason.
Bro, what was that?
For no
Oh my
reason.
I'm telling you,
goodness.
just up. I'm like, oh, I saw him on the was it Jeff T podcast. I'm like, boy, this boy big.
It's like, boy,
I
chill
mean,
out, bro.
like,
Chill out, chill out.
Like, bro, like,
That boy
he
need
just
to
out here
save,
relax.
just hitting the weights 24/7. I'm like, Mike Bibby, I
save
know
some
you a
protein for the rest of us. Goodness gracious.
we got a creatine shortage, and because of this dude right here.
Mm-hmm.
But who y'all got winning the All Star game?
I'm gonna
Team
be
World.
completely real with you. That is the format, right? It's just gonna be USA and
Team
World.
USA.
Yeah.
I think there's
Okay.
two Team
This
USA.
whole time I was like, wait a minute, are those the teams or are those just like the player pools? I'm so lost. If they put in minimal effort, Team World. And if Team World loses, there's no world where Team World loses and we didn't get one of the craziest All-Star games ever.
That's a good
They're
point.
not. I don't see that happening. If Team World loses, it is because Team USA was trying, and if Team USA pushes Team World, they will push back.
It's gonna be a good game.
Exactly.
And then you know what?
It's
I
not
think Ant gonna
necessarily
be
the other way
MVP.
around. Who?
I got Ant being MVP. I got Team USA winning and Anthony being the MVP.
That's not unrealistic because that dude
That dude's competitive too, and he got that dog in him too.
does not know what complacency is.
That's what I'm saying.
I
He
think he's gonna go
doesn't.
crazy. I think he reminds me of Kobe so much, just the way he approaches the game, the way he talks, the way. I feel like he's just a dog, bro.
No,
Ant's a
he
dog,
is
bro.
a dog. He is. But I just think
He's a
Team World's gonna
really
take more
easy
pride.
player to root for. Yeah. Here's the thing: like, if Team World pushes USA, they might not get a response. But if USA pushes the world, it's a game.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's just how I feel about the guys going in right now. Like, could the other one happen? I don't see it. I really don't. Like, because in reality, with some of the players on the world team, it wouldn't actually take that much effort to push. To be like, oh, well, since we're already this lackadaisical, freaking Jokic and Luka will start having half-court competitions. And by half-court competitions, I mean they're going to make like 4 of them in a row.
Yeah.
Just start chucking.
That's how low stress the All-Star game is just to begin with. First possession, they might chuck it.
They're like, man,
Yeah,
we gonna
Luca
see.
really doesn't care.
He
Luca
don't
really
care,
does not care about All Star game.
bruh. I don't know. It just it just depends. I just need like an incentive. Like they need an actual incentive to actually make it like give like
Well,
home
dude,
court advantage or something. Give like money. Do something to
They do
actually make.
that though. They get to
don't you remember the charity incentives? Like when they first did that,
But they
Yeah,
don't
that
yeah,
care about
first
yeah.
game when
charity,
it.
bro.
I mean, they don't anymore. But when that first happened, and they had like the set point, goal as
That
opposed
wasn't
to a
bad actually.
timer.
Nah,
That
actually do.
first one, that had everybody standing and everything.
I
It
do
was
remember that.
Giannis
Yeah.
versus LeBron for the last shot.
Yeah, that
I
was
had
actually a
hoped
good
that it was
All
going
Star
to continue
game.
being like that for a few years.
Was that 3 years ago or 2 years? That was 2 years ago, huh?
That was like high school, bro.
Was it high school?
Dude, Russell was on the. I swear, I
I
thought
swear
Russell was still on the Thunder back then. Dude,
No.
that was a long time. Russell was still on the Thunder.
Wait for
Am
real?
I tripping here?
I
No
think you're
way,
tripping.
no
There's
way.
no way it was that
Because I
long
remember
ago.
Migos was in that picture, right? Migos and that might
Was
have been a
that
long time ago
recent?
too.
It can't be that. I think it's
I
more
don't
recent.
think it was recently, bro.
Maybe it
I
was.
feel
I
like
don't
it was
know.
at least in
Fact
the
check that. I don't know.
past 2022. It might have been 22.
Maybe it maybe was.
It was past 2020 for sure, like 100%.
Yeah, cause I was like, the way you're saying it, I'm over here thinking it's
That
like
seems recent.
2018. I'm like, that was not 2018 when they instilled it. I'm telling you,
2K.
bro.
Fucking Miami, LeBron, that dude was unguardable. OKC, KD, of course.
Of
Harden,
course.
Rockets. Yeah.
Uh, we said Steph. We said Danny Granger. We said
Yeah.
Rudy Gay.
Yeah.
We said Gerald Green from 2K14.
Yeah.
We said who else?
Rudy Gay was extremely good. I can't remember what year it was, but he was.
It was like 2K16 probably. Was it 2K16? And he was good.
Man, there's like this one that I
Yeah,
can't
to be
remember.
honest, too. That boy is OP.
Yeah. Zach
Well,
Levine 2K14 was nice for a silver card.
yeah.
Yeah.
At a certain point, the bigger players being able to play in certain positions just became the meta, especially
Yeah.
before they locked certain players into positions. But the funny thing is, they went out of their way to make sure that you couldn't put like your centers in your point guard position, and then they just make out of system, like out of position players.
So it didn't
Like, what was
even
the point of
matter in
it?
the first
It
place.
never mattered. You just wait till the out of position packs come out, and then you have a point guard Yao Ming again.
Like it was just
It never
stupid.
mattered.
Basically, you want me to tell you
Mm,
why? It wasn't even them
mm.
trying to even stop the meta. It was them trying to get more money from microtransactions.
Yeah, you're right.
So they weren't even solving the problem. They were just trying to get more money from the 2K community.
Pretty much.
Man, I don't know. That's just sad.
Wait, I thought that was happening at 3 o'clock. Am I tripping?
Wait, what's happening?
Oh, it started at 3 o'clock. So the number 3 and number 6 teams in softball just finished their game. There were 3 games I was really looking forward to today. Number 7 UCLA versus number 10 LSU. UCLA beat up LSU, so that wasn't fun. And Tennessee just beat the crap out of Florida State, so that also wasn't fun. So at like 3 o'clock, I get number 1 Texas Tech versus number 8 Nebraska. So hopefully that is fun because that's like 2 of the best pitchers in NCAA going up against each other. But we'll see.
Being an NCAA, let's talk about eligibility.
Yeah, I was just about to say, speaking of NCAA,
That's a good segue. That's a good segue.
who do we talk about first? The Bama player or Trinidad? I feel like we talk about Chambliss.
We'll talk about
Let's do
Chambliss
Chambliss
We'll
first.
do Chambliss.
Let's do Chambliss.
Let's talk about Chambliss first. So first they try and ask for another year of eligibility. They get denied. They appeal it and ask for reconsideration. They get denied by that. And then they take it to court in Mississippi with a judge who was a literal alumni of Ole Miss.
And they really expect me to actually take that ruling seriously.
And they want us to take that seriously. But we currently don't have a choice because they won. So there's no way the NCAA doesn't appeal. But I'm sorry,
appeal.
why was any of that allowed in the first place?
You know, who knows what's going on anymore, bro?
I
It's
don't
just a
understand
mess.
why this judge. I don't understand why the judges have authority in these situations because a judge, like the NCAA, like took it to court to get the Alabama player out of the NCAA Trinidad went to an alumni to get back in.
He really not trying
I'm
to go to the
confused.
NFL. He said nah.
Bro, I mean, is he gonna do anything in the NFL?
I mean, depending on which
I
team,
don't know.
and if he actually gets an opportunity,
I
then
feel like I don't
maybe.
think he'll get really an opportunity like that
Probably
in the NFL.
not, but
It's getting
Well,
harder
here's the
nowadays.
thing: if he somehow gets bounced out of the NCAA again, I don't even know if he would have an opportunity this year because he had no combine invite because of the current NCAA stuff going on.
which
Wow, so he'd have to be undrafted then, huh?
not
It seems like.
undrafted because he'll still have
You think
tape.
he'll get picked up?
He'll still get picked up
He's definitely one of the best. Like he's definitely a top. He's probably top five, top 10 quarterback in the NCAA this year.
because like
But
even
this
if he
draft
doesn't
class,
get
that's not the
picked for his
craziest.
combine, I think
That's
he
the problem.
still
Yeah,
does
this
like
draft class.
his own pro day as like Ole Miss. He can still do that
Yeah, you could do
technically.
that.
So it's not end all be all, but
You have to
This is
do that
sad
quick
though.
though, because that draft is coming up in April.
yep. And we are in mid
Dang,
February,
that's coming up. That's really coming up.
so like 2 months
Dude, I got it
time.
on my calendar. My family coming in for that.
Oh yeah,
Heck
because
yeah.
in Pittsburgh, yeah.
He's in
I'm gonna be
Pittsburgh.
there. I'm gonna be there.
Oh, you gonna be
Yeah,
there?
you gotta take some
Yeah, take some
videos.
videos,
Yeah.
take
Oh,
some
dude, I
notes.
told you. I told you this. Yep. I will. I got it. I'm gonna have to
Okay.
clear out some storage in my phone though.
Hey,
But
gotta do what you gotta do.
oh, I'm about to delete so many apps, bro. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I'll tell you what though, too. I'm gonna record my whole reaction to the Steelers' first pick. By then, I'll have an idea of who they might want and what would be ideal.
Yeah.
So
What's their
y'all
pick
will
number
know
right now?
21, I think. We always got like a high teen, low 20 pick because freaking first round exit.
Yeah.
So that's just a guess, but
I
it might
wonder who
actually
would fall
be it.
back that far. I'm trying to think.
Dude,
I have no clue how it's gonna set up.
I need to look
I have
more at the
seen a
prospects and
lot
look
of
at the
random
mock drafts.
predictions. Dude, I've seen like mock drafts on so many Steeler pages, and they've all said completely different people, and not all of them make that. Oh my God,
That make that much sense.
ESPN says that they're drafting Ty Simpson.
I see. I did see that the other day actually, and you
At
know who
21st?
21st kind of crazy.
he'll fall that far.
He will, but I'm not saying that.
Well, I'm looking at the teams that draft above the Steelers as far as their needs.
You know Chiefs. You know Chiefs. Who are they projected to get?
Ooh,
Jeremiah Love, bro. Imagine Chiefs get that, bro.
bro,
Oh
we
man.
don't allow him to go. Don't.
No, but look at the projections. I think they are
I'm
projecting
not saying he
Jeremiah
ain't projected. I'm saying we better hope he doesn't.
because that then Mahomes, healthy Mahomes, actually running game.
An actual running game.
Ooh, bro, this thing's predicting that Caleb Downs is gonna go to the Giants.
Oh,
Yeah, I did see that too.
Oh
Tell me how scary that
yes,
defense would be.
please.
Think Giants are about to be a good team in a couple
More,
years.
I told you, bro. I've been telling you this for freaking months now. They're gonna pop off in a couple years.
Like Neighbors is coming back.
Neighbors, Scatterboo, Dart, add some more drafts, bro. Like, bro,
yeah.
freaking Carter, Sexy
That defense is
Dexy,
already elite.
it's already good.
It's already good.
I've been telling you this. They finna be good in a couple years. I'm not expecting no Mike Vrabel turnaround. I'm saying in a few seasons, man. In a
Where's
few seasons.
Where's the guy from Miami? Bain. Where's he supposed to go?
This one says that he's gonna go to Cincy, and I am not happy about that at all.
I want him somewhere else, honestly.
I want him out of my division.
My division's going.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Oh, wait a minute. This is interesting. They're saying that they would draft Bain because Trey Hendrickson is most likely leaving. So that
you want
wouldn't
both of them on your
mean
team.
you want both of them. However, if you know Trey's going to leave, yes, you're going to take the best edge in the draft. Are you kidding me?
Exactly. And I think because they franchise tagged Trey Henderson, right?
Yeah, I felt like they had to, right?
I think they franchise tagged him because they ain't got the money. They barely got any cap because they tying it all for Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins.
Yeah. All that offense, bro, it's gonna hurt them, bro.
All that offense.
You
Well,
want the offense, but like still that defense.
Yeah.
apparently, well, they haven't yet.
They haven't franchised it. Oof.
Here's the thing. They're saying it's unlikely to happen. And by they, I mean like every random link that I have scrolled past on this front page here. Part of it, I mean, people are talking about, oh, this could turn into another hostage situation.
Hostage situation is crazy. Y'all talking about
They get
hostage like he
millions of
better.
dollars and they're considered
Like,
hostages. I mean,
Bro,
millions of
y'all need to
dollars,
calm
bro.
down with some of these terminology. They're talking about hostage.
A
Like, bro,
hostage, bro.
he's still getting
Millions of
was
paid. I
dollars.
hope y'all know that.
was Chris Paul not a hostage? Like, I'm
Um,
saying.
Oh, he's getting banked though.
uh, yeah.
Oh, they're
Y'all see
saying
that he got that
Mikhail.
thank you video from the Clippers, and everyone's like, "Bro, shut up."
Hmm.
Everyone said to the Clippers social media team, like, "Yo, shut up. We don't want to hear you say anything.
Bro,
He's your
they're
best player of
absolutely
all time, and
disrespecting
this is how
Chris
you
Paul.
treating him."
I
I
didn't
can't
even
believe he
know
went
that
out
that
like that.
happened.
No, they
All
did.
they
They
did
did
for the
one, bro. I'm
organization.
like, y'all are actually insane.
He did so much for that team.
Just for them to
See,
waive him,
that's
or at least try
believable.
to waive him, and
But
then
it's
they
Ty Lue.
traded him.
That's Ty Lue.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, that gotta be the worst retirement tour I ever seen, bro.
He had beef with
Do
Ty Lue,
y'all
right? That's
think?
what caused this.
Hold up.
Probably.
Do y'all think Casey Concepcion's a first round pick?
I gotta check.
He was pretty good. I
He
don't know if he's a
was. I
first
just
round.
gotta check like who else is in there because
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. This page on ESPN is just a prediction.
yeah,
At one point, people were saying, "Oh, the Steelers could get Mekhi Lemon." There's no way he falls that far. I
Nah,
am
he's not gonna
not
fall that far.
counting on. There's no
If
shot,
he
right?
does though,
The
that'd be crazy.
receivers going out here. Oh wow, wait, the
Where does
Jets would
Tyson
take.
fall?
So Carnell Tate to the. Okay, I'm about to answer that question. This says Carnell Tate number 7 to the Commanders, Jordan
I like
Tyson
that.
number 8 to the Saints.
Oh, that's
Then
I
from
like that.
there, Mekhi Lemon 14 to the Ravens.
alright.
Okay.
Then I saw Concepcion going 27 to the Niners.
Is that to replace Brandon Ayuk?
Yeah, because Ayuk
I
gonna
don't
get
know if it's
traded.
a replacement or not, but if it is, I mean, if Tyson, Lemon, and Tate are gone, is Concepcion like the fourth best receiver in this draft class?
Who else is in there?
Oh, there's somebody
Who
better than him,
else?
I
wasn't
don't
there?
know. That's what I'm
I guess I
like.
don't know any
Wait,
other
they only going
receivers
first
off the top
round,
of
and
my
that's
head.
it.
Well, yeah, this thing only
This
predicts
is
the
not a good
first.
draft class, huh?
They're not showing like a wide receiver like best available list from there.
I think this shows the
Nope,
top.
this isn't
The,
that in depth. This is just an article
Mm,
that came out last week.
alright.
and they only got two quarterbacks, right? I'm pretty sure. Just Mendoza and Simpson in the first round.
That was the only ones I saw. There's a lot of line. There's a lot of edges going out here. So
Makes sense.
actually, Ruben Bain wasn't even the high. Wait a minute, Ruben Bain isn't a top 3 draft pick in this prediction.
Hmm.
Where is
That's
he
odd.
He's
going?
number 11.
11
Well,
is
he's going to
crazy.
the Bengals.
11.
No, 11, and then the top pick draft is Averill Reese out of Ohio State. Is that guy like?
I
I'm being serious.
don't.
Is
I
I'm being very serious. Help me out here.
I haven't really heard much.
I haven't heard
Okay,
much
I
so
from
know
him
his
I'm
name.
not
either.
the only one here.
I thought
I'm
I'd be the only one, but like
like,
I have not heard
somebody
his name.
please tell me I'm crazy for not like immediately jumping at that
I
name.
thought
Like,
Caleb
help
Downs was
me
the best player
out.
on that team.
Man,
And
I
they
don't
Wasn't
got
Caleb
know.
Downs
Caleb
like the?
going 5. I mean, he's going to a position like a team in need.
Yeah,
Um, okay, so the offensive tackle from Miami, they have him going 3rd. That's the high. There's a lot of Miami players in this first round
Oh yeah, Miami
prediction.
was stacked this year.
The
I know.
offensive tackle, the big guy going 3rd to the Cardinals. Bain going number 10, not 11,
All right.
to the Bengals. And then I saw the other edge, um, pretty much the tandem to going. Where was he going? Oh, I lost it. I thought it was like 18 or something.
Damn.
Nope, 19. To the Panthers. So there could be like there. I feel like it's if I had to put money on it, I feel like 2 players from Miami are going first round.
Oh yeah, I can see
I'd
that.
Probably.
almost bet on 3. I'm sure that this lineman is going to get drafted high. Um, I'll tell you what though, during the senior day practices with the one-on-ones with the edges and the linemen,
Someone got body pancake.
he
Did you see
got
that?
thrown.
Yeah,
He got
he got
thrown.
bodied, bro.
Boy,
I
God.
was like, damn.
Boy, got into a
So
whole nother dimension, bro. It
I
was
don't know how
bad.
much that. There's a lot of edge rushers going in this first round. What the heck? What
Do
is
y'all think
this?
Mendoza's gonna be really that good?
I don't know.
I
He's
think he's
going
gonna be
to the
solid,
Raiders.
and it's really not a good quarterback class, so
This is probably the worst one I've seen in so long.
it's bad. It's in terms
Hey,
of like
Broncos
what we
fan, who do
see.
you want first round?
Honestly, I don't even know how far.
You guys are drafting 30.
See, this is not even a good class this year. I really don't even know who would fall back that far.
Man,
Well,
But
this
they
is
got that
actually,
saying
tight
you
you
end from
know
got.
who we
Oregon, though,
should
huh?
get a new
That tight
cornerback.
end
What,
from Oregon.
what'd you just say? Nola, what'd you just say?
They probably got that tight end from Oregon on that list. I bet that
Yeah,
Broncos
that's
get.
who they got y'all drafted.
Oh,
Yeah,
Kenyon Sadiq from Oregon.
Sadiq.
that's a good. That would be a good pick. No, that would be a really good pick. But
You
you
know
got
who'd
Ingram
be a
already.
really good pick for? Wow, they got Caden Proctor going down at 28. Is he not one of the best linemen in this entire draft class?
See, I'm just confused on this draft board now.
It's
Maybe
just I don't know.
They
Just
got
draft
Caden
boards.
Proctor at 28.
I mean they're always wrong. I mean
I don't
nobody
know.
shot
They just
Shador. What
never.
happened to
It's
Shador?
never always correct. So it's just you
Oh
guys
wait, I
forget.
missed a receiver. I totally missed one. Denzel Boston out of Washington for the Browns at 24 with Jacksonville's pick from last year.
All right.
So that's another receiver that they have going in the first round. There's one Penn State guard. Uh, there is literally, am I tripping? There's only one Alabama player in this entire first round prediction.
That Saban effect, bro. Didn't a lot
Nah,
of
There
people
is
transfer to
one,
Alabama?
there is one. Am I tripping?
one. I
I
guess
only see Ty Simpson.
that's crazy.
Oh, wait. I'm stupid. I just said Caden Proctor. That's another one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Ken Proctor.
Georgia got quite a few. Auburn has a couple. Miami's projected to have three first
Man, this
round
makes me so
picks.
excited about college football next year, bro. It's gonna be a movie
It
next year,
should be
man.
nice. So we gonna see.
There's gonna be some good teams next year.
Hopefully, actually
Some
not. Hopefully,
crazy
there's gonna be some good
storylines.
teams. I
There
know.
definitely is.
It definitely is.
Man, Ohio's gonna come back with their whole team. Miami got a good quarterback now. I think Texas Tech is gonna be nasty with their quarterback.
Should be at least the offense should be
A
score more
lot
than
better
zero
than what they
points.
did last year.
Yep,
Texas
Miami
is gonna
coming
be
back with that.
insane.
Miami coming back with that eighth year senior baby. You know what I'm saying? Get the gotta use the Kurt Signetti strategy. You know what
Kurt
I'm
Signetti,
saying?
nah, them poor people just like 5 6 years. He's going 8. That boy,
That's kind of
I
crazy
he
mean,
need
though.
to settle
he's
down.
going
He need to have a
eight.
wife and kids already.
That one other guy is going ninth. And I mean, here's the thing: like they got those years already, and I don't think there's anything the league can do about it. Meanwhile, I never thought I'd see the day where the NCAA gets to strip somebody's eligibility mid-season.
Yeah.
Only in basketball, bro. But like the Bama Center, bro, and they were talking about like G League drop, blah 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 blah. Dude, the interesting thing is I mentioned this at one point, but the 5 games that I think it's Bediaco. I'm just calling Charles.
Yeah,
The five
Bediako.
games that Charles Bediaco played for Bama are not going to be considered for tournament placement. So they're just kind of removing them from their schedule almost.
Basically,
And this would be crazy if they won like all 5 of them. They went 3-2 in that span, but they're just not going to be considered now.
Wait. Explain that again. Wait.
Okay, so when they do the tournament seedings for March, right?
Yeah.
Those 5 games that he
No.
played are not going to be taken into consideration.
Are
They
you
are going to be
serious?
removed from their schedule and they will look at every
That's what
other
the ruling
game.
stated?
That is what they're going to do.
shut up.
Oh, dang. What? How's
So
Bama
they
doing?
have
They're not that good, huh?
lost the 5 games due to an ineligible player participating in the game.
That's brutal for Bama. That probably takes some.
It kind of is. And like I said, it'd be worse if they went like 5-0 in those games, but they went 3-2. So they're losing more wins than they are losses. But even so, you can't even look at those close losses, right? At one point,
Oh, I thought
Dang,
you were
I
gonna
Bama
do it.
is.
I was gonna do it. How are you?
They might not make it, bro.
let me see. At one point, I thought I had written down all of the games
Dang, the
that
SEC is kind of bad this year, huh?
dude, let me tell you right now, right? The ranked teams as of right now up until tomorrow, the highest ranked SEC team is number 14, Florida.
Florida, huh?
Like here, Probably the easiest way for me to do is literally just to grab my computer screen. Okay, y'all see that?
What the fuck?
Okay, I see. Oh yeah, she
Yeah.
got yeah, got the logos too.
Those are my big team. The Big Ten teams are the blue ones,
Big
Okay.
Ten is doing really
and
well.
the yellow teams are the SEC. And every single year, not every single year, every single week when I've been tracking these things since week 11, it has just been all the Big Ten teams. I don't recall the last. Okay, I think. Let me look. I got them all tracked here. Okay, so week 11, Vandy was in the top 10 ahead of Michigan State and Illinois. Week 12, Vandy fell down to 15. So since week 12, every week that I've been tracking this, those 5 Big Ten teams that have been ranked have been ahead of the SEC. And the SEC has been playing musical chairs at that 25th spot because
Yeah.
Tennessee had it for 1 week, lost to Kentucky, and then Kentucky snatched it.
Oh well.
So, like I was saying before, if I had to bank on a team like from one of my conferences that I've been like tracking to win it, I mean, obviously I have the number 2 team right now, so I'd feel pretty good about that. But if I had to pick dark horses, here I zoomed in a bit so you can see it a bit better. But like, if I had to pick, I'm going these. It looks backwards on mine. Is it backwards?
No, it's not. We perfectly see it fine.
Nebraska
Okay,
dark
cool,
horse,
cool.
it's really good already.
Ask that again. I didn't hear you.
Would you consider Nebraska a dark horse, or is it too good to be considered a dark horse?
So the reason why I'm considering them a dark horse is because, while yes, they started undefeated, I have been tracking their critical ranked matchups. They played Michigan and lost. They played Illinois and lost. Then they recently played Purdue and lost. They don't have any more ranked games this season.
So they should theoretically win out.
They should theoretically win out, and they would finish with 3 losses. The problem is, outside of, look, they beat Michigan State, but a lot of people beat Michigan State. So while they got a tough win, the next highest ranked games they had, they've lost to. Now Illinois immediately turned around and lost. Let me just give you guys a quick recap because I have these. Like all of my notes are here. I don't even know what I'm talking. So their third loss and their second like home loss for Nebraska was to 13 Purdue. That happened this week. Before that though, Illinois jumped up to number 5 after beating Nebraska. And this is Illinois that had also beaten ranked Purdue when they were number 4. So at one point, Illinois was top 5 after getting those wins. And their freshman Keaton Wagler, bro, dropped like 46 at one point. It's like one of the highest scoring freshman games of all time. So,
Oh yeah,
shout out him.
He was
Wagler was going crazy, right? Then Michigan State beat Illinois. That happened last week.
All right.
So, like, a lot of parity here because, like, Michigan still managed to beat Michigan State. Michigan almost lost to Northwestern. They were down by 9 at halftime, but then they won by 9. So I was about to go off on some people, but they did handle that. Meanwhile, I got to talk about Wisconsin. Unranked Wisconsin this year has beaten. Let me just pull it up just to be sure because I could just like bounce between all of my weekly things. They have 3 top 10 wins though.
Ooh, that's a dark horse.
That is like probably the definition of a dark horse because for the first time in my standings since tracking them, an unranked team has jumped one of the ranked Big Ten teams in the conference standings after beating them, right? So Wisconsin, they lost to BYU, they lost to Nebraska. They lost to Purdue as well, right? Then they beat number 2 Michigan. That's the Michigan loss. Then in back-to-back games, they beat number 8 Illinois and number 10 Michigan State. I mean, I'm not about.
That's a good week.
So what I'm
It's a
not going
very
to
good week,
do,
in fact.
what I'm not going to do is call Wisconsin a team that I have winning it all. But I do have them a team that is going to destroy people's brackets this year. Because they did it last year when they beat Michigan State in the tournament. If you got a bracket and you're looking at a certain region with Wisconsin in it, be careful because that team will bring it on any given week.
That's a good pick though for
No, it
Mm-hmm.
definitely is a
upset.
good
I would
pick.
pick them for sure.
You got to look at who they got around them, and especially look at the conferences. Because if we want to talk about like who the best conferences are, I mean, it probably still is the Big 12, but at least as of this week, the Big 10 has the 2, 7, 8, 10, and 13.
Hey,
Those are
Big
the
12
ranked
and
teams,
Big
right?
10, they might each get two teams.
They only got the
Number
five
one.
teams, but their lowest one is 13. Come on, bro. That's just strength all around. And all these guys are just like cannibalizing each other with their own losses here.
Yeah, so
Which
they're
is
going
why,
down
like,
slightly, but not too much because they're losing to another ranked team.
I
So it's
mean,
like,
not that much because, like, Michigan State has just been within 10 this whole season. But, like, last week, the rankings going into week 14 were 2, 5, 9, 10, and 12. And then Nebraska moved up to Illinois with the loss came down. So average stays the same almost because instead of like 2 and 12, it's 2 and 13 as their highest and lowest. Average pretty much stayed the exact same. Meanwhile, you got the SEC, which is just eh.
How was Kentucky ranked at 17-7?
They beat Tennessee. Tennessee was 25.
wait, Kentucky's ranked?
They're ranked 25 right now.
Oh
After,
my
like I
god.
said, they switched out with Tennessee. Tennessee popped in last week for the first time at 15-6, got the crap beat out of them by Kentucky, and now Kentucky's in. And before that, Tennessee wasn't even in.
Bro.
Alabama hasn't been ranked since week 13, and at one point they were as high as 17. Vandy at least is still ranked, but they were top 10 at one point. They're 19 below Florida. And like I've been telling you guys for a bit, it's taken up until this week for a ranked team to actually lead the conference standings in the SEC. It was A&M this whole time, which is why I had the Florida A&M game on my schedule because at the time they had the same records because Texas A&M was coming off loss, same conference records. So like, wait, this is so goofy, bro. I don't even
So
know what to
goofy,
do
but
with this.
like,
Yeah. I mean, the March Madness is going to be hard this year. Like, it's going to be
no,
really
it's
hard. I don't
definitely
think it's
gonna
going
be
to be
good
chalk.
though.
Like, last year was kind of chalkish a little bit. I don't think it's going to be like this year.
It's not going to be because
Last year was
like
all number ones, right? In the Final Four?
all number ones.
It won't be like
And
that this year.
well,
It could
who do
be.
you think who are going to be the number ones this year? Michigan's going to be one of them.
You got Arizona. I mean, Arizona did just lose two this week. But that's
Well, how far are they going to drop them for losing those two ranked games? And considering other teams, nah, dude. Considering records, like
You don't think Michigan's going to overtake them for number one?
let me see
Dropping
real
two in a
quick.
week? That's a.
Let me see real quick. Let me see real quick.
Yeah, we gotta see it. We gotta see it.
Okay, yeah. If Michigan only has the one loss, okay, you're right. You're right. I remember now when they were talking about the Kansas game, Arizona wouldn't have moved down from that. But with the second loss and now the fact that they have two losses and Michigan still has the one, yes.
That was a Texas Tech. I mean, they're a scary team though.
Yeah.
That's a dark horse team, honestly. They got some dogs on that team. They're gonna be. That's gonna be a scary team to play in the first round in the tournament for sure.
Texas Tech.
Here's the thing, though. As things stand right now, the Big Ten has realistically has two seeded teams. So unless crazy upsets happen, a lot of these teams have to go through the Big Ten in some capacity because even Purdue and Michigan are going to be threes. Those are the ranked teams right there. So then we start talking about like 4 through 6s, even below that, and the unranked teams. I mean, here's the thing. I talk about Wisconsin being a dark horse as an unranked team, but Iowa still has more votes for the actual polls. Like, if enough teams ahead of them lose, like the next two teams below Kentucky are Alabama and Iowa. What's Iowa been doing? They've been pretty quiet, but like they are right behind like the other ranked teams in the standings.
Yeah.
At one point they were 18-5. I don't know how they finished this week. They could very easily be 20-5 right now, 19-6, something like that. So Wisconsin just been out here just killing giants and stuff, but there's like way too many solid teams in the Big Ten to study. And I say the Big Ten because if you go further down with the SEC teams that are getting ranked, so you got like Georgia and Auburn and Tennessee and stuff, and yeah, they could
I mean, they're getting
probably
votes too, though. They're getting votes.
but they would probably lose to Wisconsin in the tournament. I'm being
They
dead
would.
serious.
I would
I think they
happen.
would lose to Wisconsin. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
uh,
What were some frauds though? What are some frauds in the ranked teams? You think?
frauds in the ranked
Ranked
teams.
teams.
Yeah. BYU
Okay,
is a
so I am
fraud.
just gonna.
You saying
I feel like we should
BYU?
like.
It depends.
They got good players. They got the best player, one of the better players, but they can't win these big games.
I think
Gonzaga.
we
I'm not
should
worried about
scrap.
Gonzaga. I'm not worried about
We
Gonzaga.
should
Exactly.
scrap all the teams that are 16 and below because really nobody's studying them to win the whole thing. 15 and up,
Iowa State.
we should look at as far as
I've been
actual
paying attention to
frauds.
Virginia.
Nobody has. I don't
know.
know.
I've been paying attention a little bit. They're actually more entertaining
How
to
it-
watch than they usually have been, like in recent years. But
Okay.
So in the rankings here, they're 20-3. How did they finish this week? Did they win both their games this week?
they moved up in the rankings, at least from what I'm seeing. So I gotta check their games.
Yeah, so they're 22-3. They're second in the ACC.
Yep, in the ACC.
So
Which-
are they real, Timmy?
They gotta get past Duke.
Alright.
They gotta get past Duke.
that's gonna-
I don't know. Miami. I'm looking at Miami because Miami actually is pretty good. I remember I watched the game. It was Miami versus UNC.
They lost it. Oh, no, they had an upset, did they?
Yeah, they beat UNC. They beat UNC at Miami. They played really
UNC beat
good.
Duke.
Yeah, UNC beat Duke, of course. You know that.
Yeah.
UNC. UNC got a couple weapons. They actually can see them going for. They can go for.
Who's there? I feel like they don't have like a star though.
Who?
UNC.
They got Caleb Wilson.
They got Caleb
Oh,
Wilson.
I'm tripping.
They got
Bro.
Caleb Wilson. Duke
Loki,
is
this is probably the
still
best freshman class of all time, huh?
Duke. Best freshman
You're
class of
old.
all time.
This
All
year.
time.
Bro, did we just forget Zion Williamson, RJ Barrett?
I was about to say of all time, that was 1, 2, and 3.
That was 1, 2, 3. That was all them.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think this is one of the better? Okay, not all time. Maybe I jumped the gun, but this is at least top 5 though in history.
History.
I mean, this is one of the more productive ones, I guess.
And that's
As far as literally the best class, you have the number 1, 2, and 3 ranked recruits of the class.
Yeah.
I don't really see how you beat that with those guys.
That's fair.
So, that said, I don't know these guys' rankings going into it. So maybe I'm sure this was also absurdly high.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. ACC as a whole, just there's like what 5? I'm looking at my screen right now. There's 5 ranked teams. Duke's for real. Yep. Virginia, they getting better. Clemson haven't really been studying Clemson that much. I remember like last year.
And they're 20 though.
They're
Not
20th.
bad.
I think they probably returned a lot of the guys they had last year. I know last year they were pretty good, and they upset Duke last year. UNC, they have Caleb Wilson. They have a good amount of role players too. They have that center. I forgot his center's name, but he's pretty good too. I mean, he's like a double machine. And then Louisville, I forgot that freshman was injured when they played Duke when I watched that game, and they led
Was
for
it
most
Buzz?
of that game, but then they gave up the lead towards like the end of the second half. So, and I think they lost by almost 10. I think I don't know, at home. So I'm not really studying Louisville that much. ACC just as a whole. I mean, besides those like 5 teams, and in Miami's good, and in NC State, I know they got one dude who's cooking right now, but besides him, but NC State they can only go so far. I'm not worried about them. SMU, I'm not worried about. Everybody else is just afterthoughts for me.
Big East is pretty bad too, huh?
Big East, bro. Big
It's
least.
UConn and St. John.
Besides UConn and St. John, everybody else has done nothing.
oh,
Villanova,
they already
Villanova.
played.
Villanova.
Villanova,
No,
okay,
they're
Villanova
not
actually
ranked.
is.
They're not ranked, but
They're not
they're
ranked.
a
Okay,
solid team,
they
aren't
20 and I think they have 20 wins right now. It was
I
like
feel like they're a solid team.
so
They might
Villanova's
do-
nice, and then also Seton Hall's done a little bit of damage. They had like 17 and I think 8.
Villanov's a pretty solid team, aren't they? Seton Hall.
Seton Hall, they got a couple guys, but it's just like that's whatever. Everybody else in that
Yeah,
conference
okay.
is forgettable. Like everybody else is like 500 or worse.
Dang, bro, we're only what, like 2 weeks away from the tourney.
At least from conference
It is
tournaments. Yeah.
the middle of February.
Yeah,
Isn't
because
that
it's middle of
crazy?
February,
Ooh.
so it's
We're
already
halfway
about
through
to start.
February.
Yeah.
I think this will get exciting for us as we continue to focus on our conferences here
No, it'll definitely get better.
because
It'll definitely get better.
I don't know about y'all. We're basically the commissioners of these conferences. We got to vouch for them winning these games, bro. When it comes to this
Besides
time, bro.
UConn, I ain't got nobody else from Big East actually being real contenders
Look,
for March Madness.
I'll
So
probably have to realistically pick just the Big Ten because if I had to look at like the top 15 team and call it a fraud, Florida, I'm looking at you because I don't really know what Chins is doing this year.
they got that one dude from Princeton. They got that one
I
transfer from Princeton. They got
suppose.
Xavier Lee. They got him.
Oh, the guard, huh?
Yeah, Xavier Lee. They
Is
got
he
him.
nice like that? Is he actually nice?
Nah, he nice. He nice. He nice. He ain't like that star guy, but he's doing good for them. He's doing good. They ranked. They
I thought
did
he was,
good
yeah, he's a
against
solid player.
Georgia, and that was a game. I was like, that could be a game they could have lost, but they handled it pretty well. So I don't know. Florida
You're
can
saying
be
Gonzaga's a
nice.
fraud, right?
Who?
Zaga's a fraud.
Gonzaga. I have
They
no.
just don't have no competition on
Gonzaga
defense.
just never wins. They just never win a championship.
They always get far, but they never win.
They either like second round exit or they make it all the way to like the final four, and they just can
Are we
never.
saying Kansas is a real threat now?
They beat
They have been, but are
Arizona.
we gonna?
If Peterson is healthy, but you got to remember they beat Arizona without him.
You know what's
But
crazy? Peterson is
Peterson,
not even
I'm
like the
sorry, you
top
can never
scorer in that
be if
team
you don't
though,
got an
because
X
he's been
factor
so
on your
hurt.
team. You're never. I don't care how good you are, you're not winning. You need an X factor guy, so you need Dan Peterson.
You think so?
Yeah.
Didn't they
Who was
beat
the
they
who was
beat
the X factor on that one
Arizona without
Virginia
Peterson?
team?
Did they?
Which one? It was DeAndre Hunter.
I
The team
thought
that
I
won it
thought
all?
Kansas beat
What
Arizona without
2019? Yeah, I
Peterson.
think it was DeAndre Hunter. Yeah, it was DeAndre Hunter,
Hmm.
and he went top 5 in that draft. So
That was a weird year.
yeah, that year was weird. Jarrett Culver
That was
was
really
like one of the
weird.
top prospects,
Yeah.
and we all know how it ended for him. So it's like,
Kansas would be okay.
I'm shaky about Kansas though. Pearson's
Are
health
you?
and
yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm a bit shaky about them.
he's not like I don't know. I feel like he scares me how unhealthy he is right now. But he's a crazy good player though. Like don't get me wrong, that dude he can ball, but gotta be healthy for them to be a real legitimate threat. He's gotta play every game.
I tell you what, dude, though, like healthy matchups, I feel like Kansas could beat Illinois or Nebraska.
I know we'll see.
At the very least, that ain't about to be no one-sided matchup because I'm pretty sure Nebraska lost one of their good players for the rest of the season, and then their guys also have to stay healthy. But, you know, Nebraska has lost most of their top ranked games this season, unfortunately. And they don't have another one coming up. And as far as difficult games that they still have to deal with, I mean, Iowa is next. And that is one of the higher ranked teams in the conference standings left. I think they're above Wisconsin actually, and they have to deal with that twice.
Yeah.
So I don't like if not for the Iowa games, I would probably just say Nebraska's definitely going to win out because like they get to play Penn State. Like that's just how bad Penn State is. Um yeah. Kansas though with Illinois. I mean, Illinois is one of those teams, I guess like Kansas and a bunch of others, that are being led by a monster freshman, right? But
Yeah.
Yeah.
how much do you trust the freshman
I
in these types of
mean,
games?
a lot of the NCAA, like a lot of men's team in general, have a lot of star freshmen. That's just how the climate is nowadays. So that's not really my
They
big
do, but
concern.
how often do those types of teams end up always winning the whole things? Because you remember the Zion team with Reddish and Barrett. I forget who told me, but somebody was like, "Dude, Michigan State's experience is just going to be too much for them to handle." I mean, they almost lost to UCF that year.
They almost did, but at the same time, how you
Was
supposed to
that the
guess
Taco
against?
Falls
That was
UCF?
Taco
Yeah, that
Fall.
was
Yeah,
Taco. That was the
Yeah, I
Taco
remember
Fall game.
that. Yeah.
yeah.
They
Yeah,
got
I
lucky,
mean,
didn't they? It was like a bad call or something, right?
It
it wasn't
was.
a bad call.
No,
It
I don't
like
think it was a
was.
bad call.
I don't
It
know.
was just a bad choice. I mean, Taco ended up fouling out on that play, so
yeah.
So be it, I guess.
Who won that year?
It was
I don't
Virginia.
even remember. That was the weird year, bro.
Because that
That
was
was the
but
weird
the year
year.
before that they lost in the first round, right?
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was like none of that season made any sense to me.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I was like, 2019. I was like, that was Virginia and DeAndre Hunter and Jared Culver and all of them. So
Yeah, I
They
mean
did have
that
a good
had
squad,
me.
huh? They did have a really good squad.
which one?
Virginia.
Yeah, they had a lot of guys. They had him. They had was Kyle Guy on that team? I think he was. He was
He
like a
probably was.
shooter.
I know he's on
That
the
was the
team that
white
lost
guy,
the
right?
first
That
The
round.
one
white
that
guy who
hit the
was just a
free throws at
shooter.
the end of the game.
Yeah,
He hit the game with the free throws, though, right?
I think it was him. Yeah, I think it was
I think
him.
so.
That's the only thing I remember from that year. I'm gonna be real with you, from Virginia at least, because
Yeah.
Damn,
I
now
was
I
too
can't remember
focused
who
on
won that
everything
next
else
year.
around there. Y'all remember when Duke played Virginia in the regular season that
Oh,
year?
and then Zion had that block on DeAndre Hunter.
Zion had the block. Zion had the N1 dunks. Like Zion just made Virginia look like a bunch of babies. That was part of why I was looking at the championship like, how the hell did we get here?
Yeah,
Nah, and you know what's so crazy? I think that team they were all wearing just black. They were just wearing black unis. It was a funeral for everybody. Cause I remember they
Yeah.
wore the black unis for that game specifically.
It was scary, bro.
It was nice. Ooh. They don't make them freshman classes like that no more. That one was nice.
yeah, that's fair.
Or at
Yeah,
least
that
not on the
freshman class is
same
better than
team
this one. I'll
anymore.
admit that.
Same
That's
here,
definitely true.
It
yeah.
was insane. They had that one like 30-point comeback against Louisville.
Yeah, that was crazy. When Cam Reddish looked like he was a top 3 talent.
That
You know,
was the
sadly, now you would
game,
think Cam Reddish
bro.
was gonna be way better in NBA, bro.
You would have thought he was going to be an absolute monster.
That dude was a problem. I thought he was sneakily like it's probably raw and bad tape, but I thought he's the best player in that Duke team, really.
From a talent
According,
standpoint, maybe in terms of just like basketball
That's
skills.
not a crazy
In
thing to
terms of like
say.
hoopers, like he's
that
that
dude could
guy.
score,
But
bro.
like in terms of everything else, like intangible playing 5v5, that man was not good
Yeah,
enough.
yeah, he's not it.
No, absolutely
He's a
not.
great 1v1 player, though. Remember
Great
when
one
Ant
v
said
one.
that's the hardest player he's ever guarded
Yeah, Ant was
in
it.
that interview?
Yeah,
Cam Reddish.
he did say Cam Reddish.
That dude was tough.
He was nice, and now he's
Cold
playing
name, too. He got a cold
overseas.
name. He could have been something, bro.
Wow.
Cam Reddish.
The Big Ten is going to have a lot of 20-win teams this season.
How many did
Like
Big
a
Ten have
lot.
so far?
So as of right now, they have one, two, three, four, five, but then they've got 18, 17, 18, 17, 18 with like 5 games left in the season.
Damn.
You know, I thought the Big 12 was the best league. It seems like the Big 10 is really the best league in college
Feel
basketball.
like as a whole, you got to look at the Big Ten. The Big 12 is carried by their highest ranked teams being
Very top heavy league.
one
Very
and
top heavy
three.
league.
But even like the Big Ten is two. They just have more of it, I guess. I don't know. It's
They're
and
more
then you look at
spread
the
out.
unranked teams. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fun, and yet it's crazy because this is like, oh, this team with this conference could blah 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 blah. Only one team wins this entire ship. So as far as
Yeah.
I'm concerned, UConn could be like, screw your conferences,
Bro,
bro.
that's the only
That's
hope I
why
got
last
with the
year,
Big
too.
East because letting everybody else in that conference is just buns.
Like, just screw your conferences, bro. I don't care how tough that comp was, bro. This conference won.
And then ACC, I'm
So
laying all my hopes in Duke and UNC.
you
That's
have
it. I
to.
have
You
to.
Yeah.
have to.
Because
I mean,
everybody
Duke is
else in
always they're gonna be a
ACC is
problem
just
though. You
crazy.
know they're gonna get far.
They're gonna
Yeah.
be far.
I got my current like I could bank on Michigan and be comfortable, but if I'm looking at my 2 seeds and like right now, I'm good with that too. At the very least, making a run because shoot, like I could have a 2 and 3 matchup of literally it could be Nebraska, Purdue, it could be Illinois, Michigan State.
Illinois
Flip
Michigan
those
State
things
would
around.
be a really good matchup.
That would
Well,
be nice.
yeah, I mean, it just happened.
It didn't go well. Yeah, that's true.
Michigan State did get that, but a lot of these teams are playing each other like twice already. So Nebraska and Illinois traded games already. However, Nebraska got exposed in the but Nebraska was up at halftime. They were like on pace to set a program record for threes in a game at one point. But here's the problem, right?
Yeah.
That those were the only shots they were making in the first half.
Mm.
When I was
Yeah, you're
watching,
not gonna
it
win a
was
game like that.
just the threes, and they
Usually, the
caught
teams
up
that
to
start
them.
hot like that,
Hey, threes are
not
greater
gonna win a
than
game.
twos, but it don't matter if you can't get no baskets. So
Yeah,
It also don't matter when the threes cool down and you're still not getting anything in the paint.
yeah,
yeah. So
So it was interesting to watch. At one point, I thought the momentum was about to just wipe Illinois away, and then next thing you know, Illinois won by 9. So, and this is immediately after Nebraska only lost to Michigan by 3, missing 2 of their top players. See, that game was what really had me thinking, bro, they could win out. And even the Purdue game was an overtime loss in 3. Like
yeah.
3 losses, all to ranked teams, 2 of them being by 3 points. Despite looking at the rest of their schedule, like, yeah, they've got these other ranked wins, not anything super crazy outside of that, but they're dominating the games that they need to dominate.
You know, I'm
that's
So
good,
wondering.
but I don't think they're gonna. I think they'll probably stop at like Elite Eight.
I'd be proud of them to get there.
You saying
Yeah,
So
Sweet 16, maybe max for them?
no, I'm saying Elite Eight.
Oh, Elite Eight. Okay.
I'm not surprised to get there. I'm saying that is kind of the expectation. Get
Yeah.
anything below that, and it's like, all right, what are we doing? But if they fall out at the Elite Eight, I'd be okay with that, assuming like Michigan doesn't fall out in that round too.
Yeah.
But I'm looking around wondering like if I had to pick one team, it being Michigan, who beaten Michigan? Because there's no longer, except for Miami, Ohio, there's no longer an undefeated like top ranked team. So who better than Michigan now, especially after this weekend?
yeah, that's a good question.
I
I
don't
really
know.
don't know.
As
So
long as
Michigan, because like,
Cado's able to just hold it down and able to
mm-hmm,
reduce the turnovers, because I remember I watched a video earlier today about him and how like when he's good, he's really good. When he's bad, he's really bad. He's like kind of like a Caleb Love, R.J. Davis type player where they're
They
like,
didn't pan out either. They did not pan out in the league, huh?
no, Caleb Love's in the league right now. No, he's
Is
coming
he
off
doing
the
well?
he's doing solid. He's solid for the
Okay. Where's he
Trailblazers.
play?
Trailblazers.
Trouble. Oh yeah, he's
I
gonna.
can
Yeah.
see why you have no faith in Gonzaga. Good Lord, Michigan beat them by 40.
They beat him by 40. I was like,
It's 40.
Oh
nah.
my God.
They're just in a bad division though. Like
They
they just
not.
have no
They ain't
competition.
on what is it? They in the what's that
That's
one?
always been their problem.
Yeah, they just not good. I'm just not worried of it.
Guy, we gotta watch 2 things on February 21st.
All right, what?
So the 21st is the next UFC fight night with Sean Strickland and Hernandez, right?
Oh,
But
yep.
I'm about to dual screen because guess who's going to Michigan? Duke.
Oh shit.
We gonna
Ooh.
get Duke, Michigan, bro.
Duke Michigan. Oh, that's gonna be a good game. You know.
Michigan has 4 ranked games in their last 6 of the season. They have Purdue, then they got Duke, Minnesota's a throwaway, then they got Illinois, then they got Michigan State, and then they got Iowa, then Michigan State. And like I said, Iowa's tough.
Hey, we're gonna
Holy
learn a lot
crap.
about Michigan in this
If
next couple weeks.
Michigan wins out, bro,
That's definitely
oh
best
my
case by far.
goodness.
Nah, this is basically preparing them for tournament. This is their tournament.
I
Like,
mean, this is what
segment.
you want. Yeah, you get to see what your team is made of.
Yeah, cause they'll definitely make the tournament, and they'll probably be like, I don't know. If they, I'm saying they hypothetically gonna lose maybe one of those games, 1 or 2 of those games.
They're gonna drop one.
They're gonna drop
You
one.
can't be perfect on
That'll
that.
be their second loss of the season.
And
And they'll
they're gonna
still
be number one
technically
seed
be
when
like
it's all said and done.
especially if they went out the Big Ten tournament, they'll probably be a number 1 seed. Like,
Oh yeah, that's right. Conference tournaments. Oh, that'll be exciting. I am very
The Big
yes.
Ten, even Big 12, it's gonna be really competitive.
Big East, I ain't gonna lie, I'm only looking at the title game because there's
Yeah,
nothing
that's gonna
else.
be pretty.
Look pretty bleak. I watch semifinals. Semifinals after that, I ain't watching.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
ACC too, right?
ACC, I
We're
watch.
gonna have
I
to
watch the ACC. I should watch it because
we're
they're
gonna
like
have to
five
pick who we
twenty
think
two.
are winning our conference tournaments.
So that starts in
Ooh.
2 weeks.
Yeah, you want to do that next week? Or
How many games they got left? Then like 2 games left, 5 games or something.
they have
6, 5 or
six.
6 for most teams now.
Yeah,
Wow.
so it'll
I
be like
mean, he's
another
really
week
almost
or
Three
over.
two.
more weeks. 3 more weeks, 2 games a week. So yeah, most of the teams on in the Big Ten, or at least in the schedule that I've looked at, have 6 games left,
Yeah, so we'll see.
and Michigan has 4 ranked. Wow. I mean, 3 of them are top 10 right now.
Yeah, nah, we'll see.
That's
We'll
gonna be
see
fun to
about them.
watch.
What we see about
See what
them? We'll
happens.
see. I don't know.
Oh my goodness. I tell you what. Ooh, Big Ten tournament might end up being the most exciting one. I'm sure the Big 12 and
It's
even
gonna be
the
competitive.
ACC championship games
Will be
are probably
amazing.
going to be
They're
insane,
gonna be really good.
assuming stupid upsets don't happen, right?
Yeah.
If the hypothetical teams get to those championships, they're going to be insane.
Mm.
But like the tournament as a whole for the Big Ten with all these 20-win
Yeah.
teams, oh my
Yeah, like you're thinking
God,
every
that's
game's
about to
gotta
be
be good with that tournament,
stupid.
low key.
Because, dude, the SEC right now doesn't even have a 20-win team, bro.
Wait, for real?
They don't have
Florida's not
one.
20.
They should be at 19 right now. I'm checking too, but
Yeah, tell me what you mean.
looking at last week's conference standings, nobody had. Okay, Vanderbilt. They got one. Vanderbilt has 21 wins.
Okay, bro. I was like, they gotta have at least one.
They got Vanderbilt and then a couple 19-win teams. That's
That's
it. So
it.
they do have a lot of hypothetical 20-win teams, but like these teams might only get to 20 wins, not gonna lie. I feel like the Big Ten's gonna have guys at like 23, 22.
Bro, the SEC is so much weaker this year than it was last year.
And the SEC was tough last year too. They won the whole thing actually.
Yeah, they won the whole thing with Florida. Now they only got
I
Florida.
mean,
four ranked
they had
teams.
Auburn and Florida as those top teams, man. And then Bama was a 2.
Yeah, Bama
Yeah.
was
Wow.
nice. And then Tennessee, I think, was ranked 2. Now they only have Florida, Arkansas, Vanderbilt,
Just
and
like football,
Kentucky.
bro. They're just like football this year.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think the one last thing that just needs to be brought up is just this was just not a good week for Stephon Diggs
Oh
at
yeah,
all.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, what happened? Yeah, explain that.
Okay. So here's the thing. I didn't fully understand what was happening initially. What it seemed like was a while ago, like a lot of accusations got thrown at Stefan,
Yeah.
and there was something that might have happened that like allowed him to keep playing up until the season ended. But what I
I
do
think
know
it's
for
some
sure is
aggravated, right?
that all the some aggravated assault and strangulation charges.
Tourist chef.
Um,
Strangulation.
Tourist
yeah.
chef.
The female
What
or
Yeah,
what
female
he
chef.
nah,
yes.
bro, not female, bro. You can't bring that
Yes,
up.
bro.
Here's what the memes were talking about. They were talking about, bro, it's crazy, bro. Stephon Diggs just like lost a Super Bowl. He's gonna get arrested as soon as he gets out the locker room.
Like, you know that one pose of him where he just looking at the other team celebrating? They have him in
The one against the
handcuffs.
Bills. Yep.
So wait, it gets
You got
crazier
to say
because
that post.
he got arrested for that. He pled not guilty to the felony charges, and then allegedly he brought like Cardi B was at the Super Bowl, but he brought another woman to the Super Bowl,
In
and
his
then immediately,
section.
and then after the Super Bowl they unfollowed each other, Cardi and Stephon. So like, dude lost the Super Bowl, broke up with Cardi, and got arrested all the same day almost.
Dang, Cardi going through it, bro. Ain't no man treat
So
her right now.
Someone
they
said that
immediately
Stephon is literally just offset, spelled, just rearranged.
Yo,
I mean,
It's not entirely true, but it's almost there.
it's really close.
It's really close. Like, place the N
Off
with
of
an
the
F.
set, right?
Wow.
And, like, it's really close.
It's really close. I ain't gonna lie. Somewhere Offset's out here doing the jig. He out here happy,
But-
bro. He's like, bro,
Yeah.
Cardi B ain't seen nothing about it. If Offset was actually smart, he would have bet on Kalshi that Stephon Diggs and Cardi B would not work out.
So they're done now. The Chargers losing the Super Bowl, and then like Timmy was saying earlier, he had 2 kids at like or a while ago. Now he's got like 4 on the way or something stupid
No,
like
he
that.
got 4 already.
Oh, he got four
He
already.
got
Oh,
four
he got a
last
couple more on
year.
the way. Oh my god,
He
bro.
had
Yeah,
one in
asking for a
April. I think he had
while.
another one,
Wow.
and then he had Cardi. He had Cardi was in November, and then another chick, which I think that was the one at the
You know,
Super
I
Bowl
feel like
was in
Cardi just
December.
did that out of spite. Low key.
What?
Had a kid with him.
Yeah, I mean,
There ain't
didn't her
no way
child,
that
didn't
they
her and
met.
Offset child literally have like Stefan's like braids?
Yeah, he's just doing that out of spite. That's what happened. That's what you get. You didn't choose the right person.
Yeah, bro.
He's trying
Everyone's
to get
like, you
Offset
picked
probably mad.
Stefan. Like everyone's like, Stefan Diggs of all
Was he
people.
hella
Like,
better than Offset?
get you a Russell Wilson. Like, why you out here again like a Stefan? Like, we
Shout out to
all
the
seen
court.
that one video where the Vikings locker room was like, who would you least
Yeah,
like to date your
That's
everybody
on my
daughter?
said
computer
Stephon.
right now.
And everyone
It's on my
said
computer right
Stephon
now.
Diggs. The wide
Like,
receiver group said it. The running back
we
group said it.
didn't
The
listen
O
to
line
them
group,
at
the
all,
defensive
bro.
team said it. Everybody
You know,
said
I
it.
believe Stephon because Stephon in the video said me. He was confused. If you listen to the
I
video, you see
mean,
No, bro,
we
he trying to
didn't
play
listen
dumb.
to them
he
at
did. Why you saying, bro?
all.
Bro, we should have known he was
That
on
boy
some
demon.
BS.
He
You
demon,
like
bro.
we should have known they weren't just trolling him; they was being dead serious
They
because they
were
all
for
said
They
it
weren't
too
real.
quick.
lying, bro.
They all said it
When
way
I
too
saw Dalvin
fast,
Cook's
bro.
reaction when he said "dig," like he looked like he seen a ghost. He was like, "No, I
Oh
can't
yeah,
let this
Dalvin,
menace."
bro.
He's a menace. I cannot let
He
him
must
Hmm.
even
really be crazy,
anywhere
huh?
near my daughter, my sister, none of them. I don't want him near any of my woman lineage.
Ladies is crazy,
Bro, no, the whole lineage.
It's
My
true,
grandma,
but it's
great
true.
grandma, my mother, my sister, my daughter, my future picking. I don't want him around none of them.
nigga. What do you mean, your grandma?
Bruh, with Stefan's freak ass, maybe.
Hey, Stephon, I don't know, bro. There's something
I
wrong, bro.
can't trust him, bruh.
When did he
Like,
go wrong, bro? When he left the Vikings, or when did he go wrong?
Well, we just learned he was like that with the
the
Before,
Vikings,
Vikings.
yeah.
so it didn't matter.
He's
Well,
been like that
well, what were the
apparently.
good
He
things
just,
about
he just.
Stephon on the Vikings besides that video? I don't remember hearing anything.
I mean, he already had a
I don't
kid.
either.
He already had a kid then, but
But
like,
that's typical. You know,
But like, did he have did he have seven baby mamas yet? Like,
no, it was like
he's
literally
about to be
last
getting
year
young
when he
boy soon,
started just
bro.
wilding out because he had the kid in 2016. He
oh
had another
boy.
kid like 2023, and then all of a sudden this last year, four different kids with I think four different baby mamas.
You think like as a father, how do you take care of all those kids, bro?
He got the
You
money.
don't.
That's just not possible, bro.
Hey, bro, you gotta be on your AE type shit.
And you
Anthony
know how much
Edwards.
money is going to all of them?
Bro, here's the
Oh
thing.
man,
You could like
that
give
dude's
them
gonna
the
be
money
broke.
and stuff, but you're not really
Gonna be
about to
there.
take care of all of them,
No,
man.
and you're gonna be broke in a decade. Like he's gonna be broke in a decade paying that child support. Like you can't tell me no.
I mean, if he like
He's
sets
got
up
to
all the
invest in
core
some now.
appearances right, then he should be fine. And if he doesn't stoop with his money, he should be fine. But we'll see. I mean, he
Hey,
daily
this is
just,
why I'm never gonna. This is why I'm never gonna let you forget what you said last November, bro. This stuff right here.
bro. Listen, bro, it was a joke,
Bro, it just gets worse. It just gets
Yeah, it's getting
worse,
worse.
though.
I'm not gonna lie.
bro.
Dude, I
Listen,
know
I
it was a
expect
joke.
this man to
I
be
know
this
it was a
bad,
joke, but like, more stuff keeps happening.
bro. This was
It's
even before us
impossible
knowing
for me
about the
to not
chef,
bring it up. It's impossible for me to not bring it up, bro. He
bro.
keeps doing more stuff.
Like,
You
Oh
don't
my
know
bro,
that
god,
part. He
bro.
said.
put him in Gotham Asylum, put him in there. I've had
Okay, so
enough.
for
Do it, bro.
so
At
for
this point,
so
I'm
for
tired.
quick context, a while ago there was I sent out a post to our group chat about like Stefan and all of his baby mamas, and as a joke, Timmy was like, "I'm trying to be like him." As a joke, he did say it as a
Yeah,
joke.
you can't.
However,
Yeah,
I never forgot it. And I brought it up in a conversation like a few months ago. Like, bro, why did you say you wanted to be like it? Tim was like, what you talking about? So he did his homework. He scrolled back. He found where he said that. Took ownership of it. It's a joke. It was cool. It's funny. However, as Stefan continues to do more out of pocket stuff,
you're
I
done.
cannot let
You're
it
done,
go.
Tim. You're
Can't
done,
let
Tim.
it go.
You're
I
done, Tim.
just
No, in
can't.
your idol Drake, I don't want to hear you say anything.
Ah, man.
Let's go,
Oh my
man.
god, bro.
You know what's crazy though?
What?
Drake was not in the Epstein files.
Yeah, he was in different type of files. Don't worry,
Nah, he was not in the Epstein files. So all that stuff was just
bro.
weird. It
Like
seems like.
Bobby, he's acting like the Epstein files is end all be all in terms of him being a sicko. Like
It seems
Yeah,
like
it's
this
definitely
nowadays.
not the end of all of it, but
Like Nolan,
it's
there's a different type of file that he's likely on.
The way people was talking about Drake, he ought to be in the Epstein files. The way y'all
it
were talking
is
about AJ.
crazy how Drake fans are considering him not being in the files of the victory right now. That is how sad that fan base is.
To me, that's
That is
crazy.
how down bad they are for a dub. Our
Y'all
boy wasn't
different.
in the files.
But
Hallelujah freaking hallelujah!
What you
you
mean,
know who
but?
was in
But
those
there's no
files though?
but.
You know who was in those files though? Pusha T.
Okay,
Yeah,
Pusha T was in the files.
all right.
that's
But nobody's
interesting.
gonna talk about Pusha T like they talk about Drake. Why is that?
Because
I'm
Drake
Uh,
confused.
has done this
Why is that?
so many
It's
times.
just
Because
doesn't
Pusha
make
T won the
sense.
beef. I don't know.
Also, I don't know why you talking, bro. We have multiple things of him hanging out with underage girls. Like, bro, what are you talking about? Allegedly.
Also,
Allegedly.
I
I ain't
low
trying to
key
get
don't
sued.
really care about Pusha
Allegedly.
There you
T at
go.
all.
Allegedly.
Here's
Allegedly.
the thing: you
Actually, no.
talking
Okay,
about
one of my
Pusha T,
favorite.
bro. I don't even remember the last time I brought him up. I don't really care about him at all. That was such a random beef. That was such a random feud to begin with.
It was. Actually, no.
He went too
That was
far.
actually
Pusha T
like
went too
20 years in
far. He
making.
went too far.
It's
He
deep.
went too
It,
far.
yeah, it's just
Because
like
that one go deeper. That one's like Birdman and like. Oh,
That's like you don't do that, bro. You don't do that, bro.
do what?
that was interesting because, like he said, there's a lot of build up, but like Pusha T was like it's like a dude that most people now consider to be like an absolute like megastar, and then like a star. Kendrick and Drake as like two heavyweights of the rap industry. That's why that was interesting.
Yeah.
So
Really good
yeah,
fight
this
too.
was
Really good
just
fight. Really good fight.
no, it wasn't. No, it
It
wasn't.
was, depending on which side you were on.
Yeah, it was beat down for one side, but yeah, it wasn't good. We got some good chaos songs though. So
You know what I'm saying?
appreciate
Grind
it.
my retirement, bro. Thank God, bro.
And we got like one good one, and then a
I
few
would say
like
two.
we got one good one, and then like you know
I would definitely say two.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
I think you want to, but it's all good.
I want
I
it.
like
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
no.
You're Drake is shadow boxing, bro. He talking about he could have done this. He didn't.
Bro, you want to rage bait us into throwing these things around, bro. You can claim whatever you want, but you don't get to speak for us. So
You know,
like
I
you
just have
know,
to say, I'm just so hyped for Iceman, bro. It's gonna be such a great album. I'm
This
really
see,
looking
this is
forward
the
to
only
that.
hope he got, bro.
I am happy for you.
That's gonna be a great album.
I'm happy for you. I'm glad you got something to look forward to.
Good for
I'm
you,
looking
bro.
forward to Kenny Mason dropping Bulldog. He just announced the Bulldog tour, as a matter of fact. So,
I'm just
You
waiting
know,
for the
the pups are
ADP
eating right now.
because J. Cole
The pups
released
are
a
eating.
fall off, so I'm good.
I think
I just love being a fan of a rapper that just has absolutely no negative drama surrounding them whatsoever. I mean, Kenny Mason fans are just happy, bro.
They're just
This is
happy, bro.
great.
Hey,
We're
I'm
just
happy. I'm a Drake
winning,
fan. I'm
bro.
happy. I'm excited.
Like,
Oh no,
Enjoying life.
we'll see.
sounds like a cry for help, Nolan.
Cry for help is crazy. Hey, bro.
Woo.
Anything else? Anything else we got?
Honestly, like I said my pieces.
Really on a good
UFC,
note there.
college basketball is heating up. I'm excited about that.
That's
We
nice.
really are like 3 weeks away from like the end of the season, get to the conference tournaments.
Ooh, man, it's
Big Ten
true.
tournament is gonna be crazy, and as long as like the teams that should be in the ACC and the Big 12 championships don't fold, we should get some really good games there.
Yeah, we'll have it like. I'll have it like.
Yeah,
restart
I
this
can't wait.
shit.
It's gonna be a good, really couple weeks for college basketball.
I'll
So.
restart this. Alright.
Yeah, you got a lot to edit, Timmy.
Yep. I got lady 2 hours and 30 minutes at it. Granted, I'm gonna cut some of it up because some of the actual capture kind of messed up. But I didn't want to say anything.
Again?
Some
Oh,
of it messed
bro?
up. But I was able to I was only like maybe like 10 minutes that was maybe gone. Like 10, 20 minutes like total. I think I was able to like salvage most of it. So
Okay.
Word.
alright, so we should be good. Alright.
We can do that Stephon Diggs, bro.
No, it's Stephon Diggs. No, that's them recorded. That's your
Yeah, the one with the handcuffs, bro. That's gonna be funny, bro.
Yeah, no, I got you. That one recorded.
Yeah,
That
you
one
gotta make that good, bro. That's gonna be funny.
That one recorded. But yeah. Anything else?
That's it.
I got a tattoo. Yay!
Yay!
I mean, that wasn't there during the last episode.
It
so,
wasn't.
You know,
Granted, they didn't see your
is
shoulder.
new.
You weren't wearing like.
That is new.
That is new.
I'll tell you what, when I get
Here we
I'm
go.
just trying to get some Drake fans on here, bro. That's all I need.
Bruh, man.
That'd make me happy.
Bruh, of course. Of course, you'll say something like that, of course.
All right, y'all.
Alright. Well. Yeah, sure. All right.
Catch y'all.
Catch
Good
y'all.
talk. Good talk.
Good talk. All right.
I'll see you.
See y'all. Peace.